G'day guys, I hope everyone's going real well. Just a quick video today. I want to quickly talk about diesel heaters. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a little while, you'd probably know that we put a diesel heater into our camper trailer about 2 years ago, and it has been absolutely, by far, one of the best things that we've done to that camper trailer. It keeps us so toasty warm in the middle of winter. It is just one of the best mods you can possibly do. So when Vevor asked if I wanted to try out their portable unit, I really just jumped at the chance. So I want to talk to you today about the Vevor portable diesel heater and what I reckon of it. I've broken this video up into good and bad. So I want to start with the bad stuff first because there's not that much of it. So bad. Now, the one thing that I will say about diesel heaters and portable diesel heaters in general, they are really, really similar. No matter which one you get, they all seem to be the same construction. They all seem to be exactly the same unit, just with a different package. So this one is no different. It looks exactly the same as the model that we put into our camper trailer. It's just in a nice aluminium case with a carry handle on top. Now, something that has not impressed me, I actually haven't found a diesel heater that has got this right yet. Every time I see one of these diesel heaters, straight out of the box, it doesn't have a plug on it. There's nothing to plug it into. You can't plug it into a cigarette outlet, you can't plug it into an Anderson outlet. They just have two bare wires for you to crimp on lugs or put your own plug on. So that's the first negative that I have found with this unit. Second thing is, and I'm going back to all sort of diesel heaters here, the exhaust. And the exhaust installs right next to the air intake, which in my opinion is just a bad design. So your air intake hose is plastic and your exhaust is steel or aluminium. So if you route your two pipes a little bit wrong and they end up touching each other, the exhaust is definitely going to melt the air intake, which is not ideal. And that's pretty much all I've actually got for the bad of this unit. So just a key little difference I want to point out between this unit and the permanent installed one in our camper trailer is this portable unit does not have a diesel filter. That's just something to keep in mind. These things don't have filters where the permanent setups do. All right, so I want to run you guys through exactly what comes in the box with the Vevor diesel heater. Apart from the heater itself, inside the casing, you've obviously got all your components, which is a 5-litre fuel tank built into the system, the diesel heater itself, and a little piston pump that's going to drag your diesel from the tank into the machine. That's pretty much all that's going on inside the case, which is really simple and really easy. I actually like that. Simplicity is key, especially when you're camping. It's, you know, the simpler the better. Apart from the unit itself, it also comes with an air intake line. It's supposed to have a filter element. Mine actually didn't have it. I've reached out for Vevor to let me know if mine was missing one or if it was actually the way it was supposed to be, but I haven't actually got an answer back from them yet. You also get the standard exhaust pipe that comes with all diesel heaters. I've yet to see a different one. Just comes with an exhaust pipe bent over and a little condenser or muffler for the end of the exhaust pipe. You've also got a length of ducting hose that comes straight off the front of your diesel heater and an adapter that you can run into your swag or your tent or your camper trailer or whatever you're trying to heat up. It's just gone about 20 past 6, I think. It is freezing cold. You can probably see all the steam coming out of my mouth. So I just checked the weather and it is a little bit below zero and it feels like minus 3.7 or minus 4 degrees, something like that. It is absolutely freezing. So I'll spin you around, run you through exactly what the setup here is, and we'll get into this swag and see how long it takes to actually get nice and toasty and warm up. Righto, so we've got the swag set up just here. We've got the diesel heater venting that nice warm air straight in to the top of the swag there. And we've got the battery set up down here. You can see just how cold it is. We've had a massive frost and that is, starting to melt a little bit now, but that is really, really cold. Everything's freezing. So I've made this as real as I can. There you go, we're down to 0 degrees. I've left all this stuff out in the weather so that it's going to give us a real indication of how well it actually goes when it's freezing cold. So something that is great about these diesel heaters, I love that they come with a little remote so you don't have to unzip your swag, jump out, turn it on, and then jump back in. So you should be able to hear this if I turn it on now, we should be able to hear it and hear the air start coming out of this. Timing how long it takes for warm air to actually start coming out of this vent. Alright, so that's just started spitting out warm air, and that took about 3 minutes. So now I just want to see how long it takes to actually get sort of toasty in here. I'm not going to use a thermometer or anything like that. Everyone's going to be different, but yeah, just how it's going to feel for me before I either get warm or I need to turn off the diesel heater because it gets too warm. So I'll see you when it gets too warm. Righto, so it's been probably about 7 or 8 minutes and it is toasty in here now. It is actually really, really warm. It's not too warm, it's actually still pretty comfortable, but the thing that has surprised me is all the walls, the doors and all that sort of stuff are actually warm to touch now. So it's gotten very, very nice and comfortable in here. Now, the diesel heater instructions that I got with the Vevor model is almost identical to the diesel heater instructions I got from my camper trailer unit. So I do think that a lot of models use very, very similar instructions, and I think that needs to be improved upon because the instructions you get in the Vevor kit are almost undecipherable. That brings me to the display. Now, the display is really good. It's a solid LCD display. All the information that you need to see is there, but there are a lot of settings on there and the instructions really don't tell you how to program it properly. So it is a bit of a struggle until you get used to it. Now guys, this has just been a first impressions look at the Vevor diesel heater. I'm gonna do a really good in-depth breakdown of this heater after winter has finished, so stick around for that one. I'll link it in the description below so you guys can check that out after this winter. But so far, so good. This thing looks very, very promising and I can't wait to keep using this for the rest of winter to see how it goes.